I wanted to put together a presentation where taking a very small amount of money, and I was going to do $1,500. I was going to take $1,500, trade with micro contracts, doing one setup per day. And it would probably take me about a year to do it the way I want to present it, because obviously you can see what I did this week. Like, I literally slapped the shit out of the market with a live account, folks. Okay. It's not demo, but that's still playing around. And I think to myself when I woke up, you probably watched what I did this week and thinking, man, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to trade like ICT doing that. I want to make $35,000 in one day. I want to do $60,000 in a week. I want to make $140,000 in 5.5 weeks. I want to do that. I want to do those things. I want to sit down with you today and just calmly remind you that what's wrong with making $2,500 in 3 weeks? Are you doing that right now? That would be the best starting point for all of you. If you are not profitable, if you've never been, well, let me let me rephrase that, because 100% strike rate winning days, 10 days in a row, that's probably a little bit lofty. If you made that much in 1 month, trading with one contract, one mini contract, you shouldn't look at that and think this isn't enough, because for most people in America, that's a mortgage payment, maybe part of a utility bill, maybe part of I guess a car note payment, a rent and utility bill together. That would do a lot. If that's all you ever amounted to, if you never got past that point and you resisted the temptation to over leverage your account, to trade more than just one good setup, and when you get that good setup for the day, you stop. Let it sit and take root that you did it right. Be comfortable in the fact that you did it right. You didn't do things outside of the program. You didn't do things that were, well, retail minded. More trades, push your edge. Got to do it, got to do it, got to keep going, keep pushing, keep pushing. That's exactly what every gambler does at the casino tables. Win, the girl next to him, hey, you're doing really good. Here, want me to blow on your dice? Subliminally, she's trying to offer something else. You give me some of that money, I'll blow something else. But that whole reckless abandonment of just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, get wrapped up in the frenzy. And then when you take your results to social media, no matter what they are, you're going to have someone that's going to come out and be opposition to you. Oh, well, that's something else. You should have done better than that. I did something better than that, but they won't show you their results. Or they'll show you some stupid shit from 2021. Where the hell's they been trading since 21? They're opinionated on social media. Oh, yeah, I knew this was going to happen, but they have nothing. Humble beginnings, humble beginnings is the right place, because you're going to learn to trust yourself. You're going to learn to trust your model. You're going to learn to do just enough and be content with enough. So many of you want to avoid starting from a humble beginning. You want to step out there as a rock star on day one. And everybody that tries that falls right on their fucking face. Think about it. You do way too much. You overwork yourself. You put too many demands on yourself. I need to make this much money. Who said you had to make that much money? That's just your wants, your desires. And if you got yourself in debt and you need to make that kind of money, well, you got yourself there. That's why they have bankruptcy. Some of you are holding on to debt that you're probably going to never be able to come out of, and never find consistently profitable trading because you're stressed out with the debt. But you have to have process. You have to have something in mind that keeps you moving towards a goal that is sustainable, realistically sustainable. Not, I want to make $10,000 a trade. Not, I need to make $50,000 a month. If you can't take one contract and consistently pull 10 handles out, consistently, you cannot fucking make real money. Okay? I want you to understand that. I'm going to talk to you just like my child is in front of me. This is what I told them in the beginning. I said, if you think that you can't make money in this, you're wrong. If you think you can make money in this, you're wrong. In the beginning, you have a pathway in front of you. You can go this way, thinking you're right, and find out you're wrong. You can go over here thinking you'll never be able to do it and discover you can. There's a paradigm shift that happens when you start following a process. You don't worry about the outcome. You worry about, am I following the rules? Am I capable of following the rules? Because until you prove that to yourself, money will evade you. Consistently profitable trading will evade you. You won't be able to put your hands on it, or it'll fall in your hands one day and leave with interest the next. You have to have a mindset that's trained right on a process. So that way, the only thing you're thinking about is the market doing what it should be doing right now? Is the next candle that's forming behaving in a manner that's supporting my trade? Is my stop where it needs to be when I first put it there? Yes, leave it there. Don't move it. 10 handles. If you can't consistently go in there every day, finding one trade that yields 10 handles, you have no fucking business putting real money in the market. Because you don't have any discipline. You don't have any discipline to hold true to a model. And 10 handles is nothing. That's static price action. Just look at the NASDAQ. Any random time, sit there, watch it. In 10 minutes, you're going to see a 10 handle run, one-sided. And it doesn't mean it's doing any directional thing at all. It just means it had static price action of 10 handles. But you look at this and think, 10 handles, 40 ticks. Pfft, I ain't doing that. Why? Because you're afraid when you show your results on social media, which you should not be doing, you know what's going to come from that. Broke ass people that can't sell their software is going to come into your comment section, spamming you, saying, you're a brokey, you can't do this, you can't do that. And they're still on live streams blowing their accounts live for all of you to end up being shamed by. But you're afraid of their opinion, you're afraid of everyone else's opinion, that you aren't doing enough. When 10 handles put $2,500 in my son's pocket.